What's up, world? This is your guy, Guitar K, and today we're going to be talking about grabbing a hold of the day before the day grab a hold of you. Look, man, I know we've all heard the term waking up on the right side of the bed. Now, that's just a metaphor. It don't matter what side you get up on. You get up on the left side, the right side. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you have the exorcist up in you and you float straight up out of it. I don't care. What it's talking about is getting up in the right mindset, getting up with a clean and fresh spirit, ready to tackle the day. Setting your alarm to where as though you have enough time. You're not rushing and stumbling and bumbling and cussing and fussing. Waking up on the right side of the bed. Look, man, you got to control your day, or your day is going to control you. And when your day's controlling you, woo-wee, I'm telling you, man, you're going to find yourself in some places and some mind states that you don't want to be in. You have the pen to your day. Write your own story, man. Make it peaceful. Make it productive. Look, I always say this, man. Life is not about what's happening to you. It's about how you react to it. Things are going to happen. So you might as well prepare for it. When you wake up, have a routine. Understand that it's going to be some things that happen in that day that's not going to be the way that you want it to happen. Everybody don't see things the way that you want to see it. But it's up to you to have a good day on purpose. As a matter of fact, back in the day, the old wise people would tell you, look, have a good day today and do it on purpose. You got to be intentional. You got to be mindful. Don't let what's going on around you affect what you do. You do what you do because you do it. You have a good day because that's what you want to have. Look, so many people walk around wanting to be angry, wanting to be mad, just being reactionary to everything. Look at this. Look at her. Look at him. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe he did this. Look, believe it. It's going on. You can't control what's going on around you, but you can control how you react to it. I'm telling you, when you change your perception as to what's going on around you, life will get so much better. I decided to share a quick story with y'all today, man. It's called The Window, and it's about a couple. They just moved into an apartment, and every day they wake up and they eat breakfast at 8 o'clock. And it just so happens that the neighbor that lives across the way, she happens to hang her laundry out at 8 o'clock. And every day, the wife sits facing the window. So she'd be like, that lady don't know how to do no laundry. That laundry looks dirty every time. Look like she's hanging up dirty laundry. And the husband would turn around and turn right back around, and he wouldn't say anything. He just finished eating. So this went on for a couple days. The lady every day, I don't know if it the detergent or why would somebody just hang up dirty laundry? So then a week goes by. And then this morning she wakes up and she looks out and she's like, oh, well, praise God. She done finally learned how to do some laundry. And the husband said, no, I woke up early this morning and I cleaned our window. That's what I'm talking about, man. We are so quick to judge what somebody else is doing when it might be something that we need to do on our part. We might need to change how we seeing things, but we will let what other people do control what we thinking, and we all being all judgmental, talking about, well, somebody disrespecting me, and this person shouldn't be doing this, and this person shouldn't be doing that. Look, man, you got to change your perception of what the world is doing or what the world is not doing. What are you doing? We can't tell nobody what respect is. We can't tell nobody how they should be carrying it. Only thing we can control is what we do. Are we practicing spiritual principles? Are we practicing patience? Are we practicing love? Are we practicing kindness? Are we working on ourselves daily to help us navigate this crazy world? Because at the end of the day, this world ain't getting no better. The only thing we can control is, are we going to get better to deal with this crazy world? And at the end of the day, man, you got to control yourself because you can't control nobody else. You got to wake up with the intention to do that. You got to wake up with, look, I don't care what these crazy psychos and knuckleheads going to do out here today. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to make my day be productive and energetic and positive because that's what I want to happen. I'm not going to let nobody knock me off my square. I'm not going to let nobody get me out of character. I'm going to control my day. Because check this out, man. Either you're going to be in the driver's seat of that car or you're going to be in the trunk. You're going to be in the driver's seat of your day, controlling where you're going to go, or you're going to be in the trunk, letting the day take you where it want to go. You're going to be in the dark, not knowing where you're going to end up. Might end up in jail. Might end up in fights and arguments. Ain't no telling where you're going to end up because you're not in the driver's seat. You control your actions. You control your reactions. Look, man, we got to learn self-control. We got to learn discipline. We got to learn that our emotions and feelings is not actual facts all the time. We got to learn to be more responsive to what the real thing that's going on, the principles. Don't be out here operating off your emotions. Emotions don't have no logic. They don't have no thought process to them. You got to be able to think your way through what's going on because most of the time it ain't worth it. It ain't worth getting into no back and forths and arguing and bickering and getting your blood pressure all up. And look, man, you got things to do. You're an important person. You got goals. You got ambitions. And I'm pretty sure your goals and ambitions ain't to be arguing and correcting people and telling people what they doing wrong. Get out here and live your life. Live, love, laugh. Notice what I said you need to do. Live, love, laugh. Not be correcting people. Not be walking around angry. Not telling people that they doing this wrong. They doing that wrong. Focus on what you're doing wrong and what you need to do right. Stay in your realm. Get in your lane. Find your lane. Stay in your lane. And keep it moving, man. Life will be so much smoother if you follow that advice, man. Look, focus on how you can be your best. If you're not intentional about the direction that you want to go in for that day going to push you in the direction that it want you to go. And like I said, man, ain't no telling where that's going to be. You got to be mindful of your thoughts, mindful of your behaviors, intentional in your speech, intentional in your actions, man. Because if you're letting the world control you, man, like I said, you wonder why you're always in drama. You wonder why you're going through so much anxiety and depression and you feel lost. You're going to feel like you out to sea all the time because you're not having no type of self-control. You got to put on a mental GPS, man. You got to know where you're going, know what you're doing at all times. Don't let this world push you around. You got to be out here trying to change the world. Don't let the world change you, man. Be in that driver's seat. Get out of the trunk. Look. In my day, man, look, I'm never going to let it go how the day wanted for me to go. I'm going to, and like I said, sometimes we do get a little bit off course, but you can turn it around. You don't have to keep going. If you find yourself getting out of the car, somebody will piss you off that bad, reel it back in. Step out of the car, take a few deep breaths, get back in said car, reprogram the GPS, get back on course. Don't keep going down the wrong road. Don't keep going down the one-way street. Get out of the car. Be like Trey, like at the end of Boys in the Hood. Don't let me out. Don't drive into imminent danger and imminent death. Get out of the car, Trey. Don't let me out. Look, man. You are in control, man. Don't be when you letting the day control, you gotta be anchored. You gotta have a mental anchor. Drop that anchor and be like, I'm not moving. Because if not, you're gonna be a mental castaway. You're gonna be out there in no man's land and not knowing how to get back. You're gonna be lost, man. You gotta find the self-control and discipline to control your day and control your life. Because when you wake up letting the day control you, you set the tone for chaos and confusion. And when you have a whole bunch of days like that, your life ain't nothing but chaos and confusion. Come on, man. We got to reel it in, man. You got to reel it in. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. But whatever it takes, man, get your life back on course. Take hold of your life. Get it back in order. You remember that Erykah Badu song? Ooh, yeah, I think I made a wrong turn back there somewhere. Go back there, correct that wrong turn, get back on course. Start controlling your day, man. Start finding direction, man. Look. Good days rarely just happen. I have to put in some effort towards making them good days happen, man. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. Unfortunately, we have to find the good. The good is not looking for us. But the good thing is that it is some good out there to be found. Start waking up on the right side of the bed with the intentions that you're going to have a good day. Again, I don't know how much more I can say it better than this, man. If you're not in the driver's seat of the day, you're going to be in the trunk. Who wants to be in the trunk? Not me, and hopefully not you. This is your guy, Guitar K. Be more